สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ
Welcome to Hot Thai Kitchen. Today is such a special day. I am here with Mark Wiens from migrationology.com. And for those of you who don't know who Mark is, Mark has got the best Thailand food and travel YouTube channel on the internet. If you're here in Thailand,
Thank you very much.
want to know what to eat, go to Mark's channel, check out his awesome videos. So now that I'm here with Mark, I'm taking advantage of his expertise, and I've asked Mark to bring me to a restaurant that he would recommend for anyone who's here for the first time, or maybe someone who still, feels a little bit like a beginner when it comes to eating around Bangkok. And I said I want it authentic, I want it non-touristy, I want a great ambience. I basically asked for everything, and Mark has taken me to this place.
Hopefully this is the spot.
Oh, I'm sure it will be. I'm super excited. So let's go inside.
All right.
Mark took us to Yangเขาสวนกวาง, which is in the Bangna district. Here they specialize in Isan or Northeastern Thai food, and they are famous for their barbecued country chicken. With a relaxing outdoor dining area, it was the perfect place for us to savor the food and also to chat about Mark's life as a Thai food video blogger. Food everywhere. Yay! All right, so Mark, take it away. What have we got?
Spread of different dishes. The soup is called tom sap.
So a
And-
similar soup to tom yum, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Isan version. This one is made with random pork.
Random
I believe.
pig parts.
And there's some mushrooms in here as well. And then these are the tamarind leaves.
The what?
Tamarind
yes, those
leaves.
are the
That's
tamarind,
the tamarind
leaves.
leaf
Yep.
there. It's such a good mixture of ingredients.
Goes down easy.
Yeah. The sourness. I think most of the sweetness is actually could be coming from the tomato.
Yeah, tastes like
It
it.
tastes like it tastes like a natural tomatoey sweetness.
All right. So, what brought you to Thailand to begin with? I think, that's one of the big questions that people ask is how did this guy end up in Thailand and doing all this wonderful vlogging?
I originally came to Thailand just to eat.
That's a good reason.
So I got a one-way ticket to Thailand. I really had no idea what I wanted to do or what I was doing. So I got a job teaching English for a year. And during that year was when I really started to blog a lot.
So you started with a written blog.
Yep. Video came after that a couple of years. I wanted to show the atmosphere, the emotion. Photos can only do so much, but video can do a lot more, I think.
Yes, a more holistic view of what it's like to be here, right? The pièce de résistance has arrived. It's my word of the day. So the main dish, so chicken has arrived. It looks great. It's a smaller chicken, actually.
Yep. So these are like not really free range, but they
they're
are
run free.
they are like country chickens.
Yeah,
they're country chickens. They look kind of scrawny. But
Because
the
they get a lot of
flavor-
exercise.
Yeah, and the flavor that comes out of them is just magnificent.
Good sticky rice to go with it, right?
I also always go straight for the drumsticks. First bite.
Me too.
You too?
It's just like that convenient little piece, right?
They're
and it's
so
just like,
grabbable.
Yeah.
Is what they are. Yeah.
I needed that. I really needed that.
They look so scrawny, but they're so flavorful.
And it is surprisingly moist.
Clean off the bone.
You've traveled a lot, right? You've been all over the world pretty much. What is it about Thai food that you think makes it stand out? It's such a popular cuisine. What do you think you've had so many cuisines that makes Thai food so lovable?
For me, there are a lot of different components.
Yeah.
The fresh ingredients, the balance of flavors, and then also not only the food but also the style of eating. So another thing,
Family style, you mean?
family style, but also the way you have so many different dishes that complement each other.
Yes.
So we wouldn't
Yes.
just eat gayang only.
Right.
Next bite will be some somtam.
Right.
And then next bite we'll chase that with some soup. And then all those flavors together. So each dish is complete on its own, but then the whole meal as a whole
Is even
is also what makes it Thai food so
Right,
great
right.
for me.
So it's what did they say? The whole is greater than the sum of its parts, kind of thing.
Yep.
All right. So what are we gonna have next?
Yeah. What do you want to
Som tam. You said
Som tam.
som tam, so we're gonna go with that.
Let's do somtam, yeah.
What kind of som tam is this?
I believe it is somtam pubala.
Po is crab.
Crab.
In this case, it's pickled crab, and then para is
That dark, murky, fermented, fishy goodness.
all right. That's really good. When som tam has para, sometimes it's overpowering, and it's just a bit funky. But this is perfectly balanced.
Yeah, it's well balanced and it's more refreshing than it is fishy.
Yes,
Almost.
exactly.
It is fishy, but it's fishy in a very good.
Let's not pretend.
In a very good way.
It is a very good kind of fishy. So has life been different now with people stopping you in the streets because they recognize you? Do you feel like it's a very different experience doing YouTube videos now?
On actual YouTube, it's cool because I publish a video and get views.
Right.
But the actual food that we're eating and the actual just the love for food is the same as it always has been. And
Yeah.
so that's what I really like about YouTube actually is that you don't need to be too formal. I think just being yourself and doing what you love to do. I never want to have to make a video that I don't want to make
Yes.
because then you'll lose the passion.
And it shows through, right? You're passionate about it, you eat, you can see it in your face that you
Yep.
really love what you do. And
Yep.
and without that, there's really no substance to the video. All right, Mark, pick the next thing.
Over here, this one is kho mu yang, which is grilled pork collar or grilled pork
yeah.
neck. Dipping sauce should mostly be just dry chili flakes, maybe some fish sauce. This might, due to that sticky looking consistency, it might have some tamarind.
Probably, yeah.
it.
Here you go. I got one
thank
for you,
you.
my friend.
Oh yeah. Grab a little bit of that sauce.
Nice.
I'm a pork fanatic, and that pork just melts on your tongue.
It really
It just-
does.
It's so fatty. You know, when you grill pork that's really fatty, or any kind of meat that's really fatty, the flames start shooting up from the charcoal. But that gives it so much of that fire taste to it.
When you're eating at home, who does the cooking in your house?
Sometimes I cook, but normally I leave it to my mother-in-law
Yeah.
and my wife, who are amazing cooks.
And so who taught you how to cook?
Mostly my mother-in-law. If we are making recipes, it's like do one step, then ask mom what the next step is, then do one step, then ask mom what the next step is.
That is so cute. That's how I learned. My grandmother, my nanny, who basically taught me how to cook, All right. I'm ready for the next thing.
Should we go in for the yam baduk
Yam
pu?
baduk pu.
Okay. In English, I often describe it as a crispy, fluffy catfish fluff. Something like that.
Crispy,
As long as
fluffy.
you get as many like crunchy words in your description as possible,
right,
and then
right.
add catfish somewhere in the middle.
The way they get it to look like that, so they grill the catfish first, they take the meat and they just like mush the heck out of it, and they deep fry it. So you get like this big pile of crunchy fish bits.
And then that's how it really puffs up.
Yeah. All right. Uno, dos, tres, go.
This green mango salad, and then it should be a little bit sweet, a little bit sour, and salty. Oh. It's really about the contrast of both the textures and the flavors, because you got the first texture that hits you is a really outrageously crunchiness. And then you get the flavor of that sauce, which really comes in nicely. It's sour, it's a little bit sweet.
And also you get different kind of crunch from the mango, right?
Yeah.
So there's crunchy fish and crunchy mango, different kinds of crunch. It's really a burst of a textural craziness
Yep.
in there.
Yep.
Awesome. How often do you eat at home? Because we see you out and about all the time. What is it like for you? Do you miss home cooking? Do you get to eat at home a lot?
It kind of goes by season.
Yeah.
Sometimes we'll be out traveling around Thailand or somewhere, and we'll just be filming nonstop and eating
Right.
out 4 times a day.
Wow.
But then sometimes we'll come back to Bangkok and I'll have so much material and videos that I want to work on
Yeah.
that we'll just stay at home and I'll just eat at home the whole day.
Oh. And for me, I have the opposite kind of lifestyle where I actually cook at home a lot because I do my recipe testing and all that stuff. So when I do go out to eat, it's like it's a treat.
Okay.
And then when I do go out to eat, I don't really eat Thai food because I cook Thai food all the time, right? So
but that's sort of how it is at our home with
Right.
Southern Thai food. Because I eat Southern Thai food at home every day that I'm at home. So when we come out to eat, we often come to eat food like this, Isan food, because this is what my mother-in-law doesn't cook as often.
There you go.
So that's sort of the
that
same.
makes sense. After so much fun and so much good food, it's time to say goodbye. Special thanks to the people behind the cameras, Mark's lovely wife Ying, and my brother Art.
Can you give me a clap?
Make sure you check out Mark's blogs, migrationology.com and eatingthaifood.com, and subscribe to his YouTube channel. Thumbs up if you like this video, and I will see you next time. สวัสดีค่ะ